Hi guys, I hope you can hear me alright. I just had one of the strangest dreams ever. What was weird about it wasn't really the content. The content was very telling, but rather the fact that I kept thinking or hearing this voice say, this is what it's going to be like, and remember this. Just remember exactly every detail because this is what it's going to be like. And the dream is basically full-on beast system. It wasn't as strict or as different, I guess, as I would have thought. But so basically, when you went outside, everything was flooded. Like everything was like halfway flooded. And nobody was outside. Every single activity that you would consider an outside activity took place inside, and it was so bizarre because it was almost like being on a cruise or I don't know, some sort of like amusement park. Like the mall was inside, like everything was connected to be inside. And the really strange thing about it was that these places, they were so crowded and there were lots of kids, and it seemed like a scene where they would be having lots of fun. Like I went to a section where it was like an adventure park, like a water park. And they were running around and like splashing water, but it was dead silent. I've never had that experience in life where there have been so many people and they seemed to be having fun, but it was almost like they had to look like they were having fun because it was so silent. And I remember thinking that even the youngest children knew to be silent, and it was almost like something inside of them regulated that, because I know that children that age right now, they can't just be quiet because their parents tell them to. Like they'll make noise because they have needs, and it's instinctual, but something inside of their bodies or their psyche was facilitating that silence. Because I walked into that the changing room basically for that water park, again inside water park, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks almost, that it was so silent. It was like one sound here, one sound there, but there was no it was deafening. So that was very strange, and I kept walking around this complex and seeing people like at food courts, and everyone just seemed like they had to pretend as if they were having a good time, not on the expression on their faces, because there was almost no expression on their faces, but just from their activities. They had to pretend like everything was normal, and everything seemed extremely normal, apart from when you went outside and you just saw that that building used to be above water and not under, or halfway under. It wasn't like extreme flooding to where people were living under actual quarantine. It was more just like it's best not to go outside because we can't really use any of those facilities anymore because of like pretty bad flooding, but I mean nothing apocalyptic, if I put it that way. So yeah, I just had that dream, and it's so strange because it wasn't a lucid dream, and yet I kept thinking, you have to remember every single detail because this is how it's going to be. Or rather, I think what I really meant was this is how it's going to feel. It felt totally normal. It felt completely normal. Even though this was like horrible state of existence. So I really can't say it was a lucid dream, because I wasn't aware of being in a dream, but somehow it was like having a vision and knowing that it was a vision, but I didn't know it was a dream. So yeah, that's my weird post-apocalypse beast system dream. It just felt so abnormally normal is how I can describe it. And I'm missing so many like elements of this facility basically, but we all felt lucky to be there, or rather I could tell that the other people felt lucky to be there, and I was the only one who wasn't like that. Like I hadn't been altered also. I remember in my dream thinking, just because you're seeing this doesn't mean that you'll live through it. Yeah, so very weird, and it really impacted me. Yeah, it really shook me. So that's it. Thanks for listening. Bye.